Hey everyone, I'm Army Gaming. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another exciting Team Wars commentary episode. Check this out. When I click on Team Wars, my recommended opponent is the number 19 opponent. So as you can see, this is a pretty tough team. However, I'm not going to take on the number 19 opponent. That's not a lot of fun. I'm actually going to take on the number 1 opponent. Number 1 is right here, Christopher, and take a look at his monsters. He has a Oros with lots of life runes, 3 level 6 life runes, which means he's really slow. He has a 115 Voltaik with a level 7 speed rune, a level 9 strength rune, and a level 7 stamina rune. I imagine that monster can pretty much take out my whole entire team. And a 120 Ledovec, that's a completely ranked up Ledovec with 3 level 6 team speed runes. And as you can see, the current record is 116 to 79 coins, so we are winning, although we've used more attacks than they have. And as for the number 1, only one of my teammates has successfully attacked him and taken 3 coins, and that teammate would be arguably our best player, Warlord. And take a look at his monsters. This was actually the team he used to beat him. A 115 General Atum, a 120 Zyla, and a 120 Pandolfo. And just take a look at those amazing runes. Level 10 runes, level 9 rune, a level 8 speed on Atum. I imagine the way it went down, Zyla and Atum went first. Atum either did an AoE stun, or maybe he did an earth-based attack against Voltaik. But regardless, it was probably a really easy match for Warlord to beat the number 1, Christopher. But unfortunately, it's not going to be the same case for me, because I'm actually not going to be using up any ranked up monsters. I actually don't have that many ranked up monsters to use. Instead, I'm going to be using this team, a team consisting of Tesaday, Avast, and Epic, and what's that? I'm going to be using Vanoss. Who would have thought I would have actually used Vanoss in this team? And so let's take a closer look at my team. Tesaday has a level 5 speed rune and 2 level 4 speed runes. Vanoss has a level 5 team speed, a level 4 team strength, and a level 3 team strength, and Avast has a level 5 team speed and 2 level 5 team strength. And the main reason my monsters are runed like this is because what I want to do is take out the enemy Voltaik. Voltaik is the main threat. If I can eliminate Voltaik, it's going to be an easier battle. Of course, Oros can do Global Stomp and wipe me out, and that'll be no fun. And of course, Ledovec is level 120, so he does more damage against my monsters. Not to mention, Ledovec has earth-based attack. So I imagine maybe my Vanoss might die in this game, so I might not get 3 coins, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to get at least 2 coins. And I should also mention that even though Oros is kind of slow, if he does manage to do an earth-based attack against my Vanoss, that's an even greater chance of him dying. But anyways, the reason I'm bringing Avast is because Ledovec is earth and water based, meaning he has earth and water based attacks, so if he happens to attack my Avast, that's going to deal less damage. And as for Vanoss, the reason I'm bringing him is because I had no other choice. I would have loved to bring Voltaik because he does have Hardened, so if Ledovec tries to stun or freeze him, it doesn't really matter. He might not get immobilized, in which case it's an easy win for me. I would have also liked to bring Mercurius, because Mercurius is immune to stun and Avast is immune to freeze, so if Ledovec tried to immobilize one of them, at least the other one would get a turn in. And if I was able to use Mercurius and he got a turn in, I could always do the AoE blind, which reduces the likelihood of Oros taking out my Mercurius or using Global Stomp, so that would have been my ideal team. But unfortunately, when you're a free-to-play player, you don't always have the most ideal options, so many times you have to compromise, look through all of your monsters, and try to figure out the best strategy. So right here the plan is that my Tesaday should be going first. If I calculated correctly, his level 115 Voltaik should have a speed of 5,984, so he's really fast. Ledovec has a speed of 4,562, also really fast. My Tesaday should be able to outspeed Voltaik, and thanks to the team strength runes I put on my teammates, I should be strong enough to take out Voltaik, because I have an earth-based attack that gives me an extra turn, and then I have a strong earth-based attack. So because it's earth against thunder, I should easily be able to take out Voltaik. The more and more I use Tesaday, specifically against thunder monsters, the more and more I really learn to like this monster. He is truly Voltaik's nemesis, but he's also practically every single thunder monster's nemesis. He's incredibly strong if you know how to use him. And so anyways, the way the turn order is going to go, it's going to be Tesaday, Voltaik, Ledovec, and then it's going to be my legendary monster, then Avast, then Oros, I imagine. I don't know if maybe Tesaday is going to get 2 turns in. I highly doubt it, but we'll see. Maybe if I can defeat Ledovec, then maybe I can get 2 turns in before Oros, but that's probably not going to happen. Anyways, Tesaday should take out Voltaik. Ledovec, he's probably going to immobilize one of my monsters, or maybe, I don't know what he's going to do. I really hope he doesn't kill my Vanoss, because if he does, that makes it a little slightly harder for me, because I'm basically hoping that I can land the AoE slow. Chances are it's not going to happen, but I'm hopeful. Honestly, if I would have had Mercurius or Voltaik, it would have been way easier to win. I actually don't know if I'm going to win, but I'm going to try my best. And so without further ado, let's begin this battle. Battle starts, and just like I said, my monster went first. Let's take a look at Voltaik's speed, 5985, so I think I was a bit off by like 1 digit. It must have been rounding error. And as for Ledovec, 4562, that is the exact same speed I named. And Oros, he's not that fast, 3438. Oh, he's actually going before my epic monster, so that's interesting. Anyways, let's just take out Voltaik. I'm going to do Storm Instigator, and that deals initial damage and I get an extra turn. Now here's the thing, I could do something like Ground Melter, And not ground melter. I could do something like spoiled soil. Spoiled soil won't kill Voltaik, but if I happen to land quicksand, when it's Voltaik's turn, he's gonna die because of quicksand, which would skip Ledovex's turn. So that'd be a really smart strategy. The problem is I can't rely on that because Voltaik is hardened, meaning there's a 20% chance that quicksand won't land, and I can't take that risk because if quicksand doesn't land, I automatically lose. So instead, I'm gonna do Mountain Fist against the enemy Voltaik, and there we go. Voltaik is dead. My level 100 Tesaday just killed Voltaik. And let's see what happens. Ledovek did mass onslaught on Vanoss. Vanoss is immobilized. Oros, please don't kill me. I think he's gonna kill me. And he killed me. Unfortunately, the most coins I can get now is 2. And this is probably gonna be really hard. But again, I'm still gonna try. Now the main threat is Ledovek. So I gotta try to take out Ledovek. I really wish I had my shield skill. I don't have a shield skill. I wish I would have put the shield skill on this monster. Anyways, I am gonna stun Ledovek, obviously. And I'm just gonna try to kill him with quicksand. So let's do spoiled soil. Actually, let's get Oros in there too. So let's do ground melter. And quicksand was applied to both of them. That's perfect. Again, like if I would have had other monsters, other options, this could have been maybe an easier 3 coins, but you have to do what you have to do. You have to pick the best strategy. And this, I think, in my opinion, looking through all my monsters, looking through all my runes, this was the best strategy. And so right now, I'm just going to try to deal as much damage as possible to Ledovek. So I'm just going to go ahead and use spoiled soil against Ledovek, deal 5,221 damage, reapplies quicksand, not that it needs to. Oros goes, let's see what he does. And he gives himself, what is that skill exactly? Let's see, it's the quicksand, returns all damage. Okay, so he returns all damage, that's not too bad. I can do another stun, that's not gonna kill him. I can do another stun, he's immune to freeze. I wish I had the shield skill. I guess I can drain stamina. Let's see, if I drain 70% of his stamina, that's going to be 65 stamina, leaving him with 35. So he can still use an attack. I think instead of that, actually, how much damage will I deal? 6,419. So even if I do my ultimate, it's not going to be enough. The quicksand won't be enough to kill Ledovek. So at this point, I don't know what to do. AoE freeze doesn't really help. He's returning the damage. And there's a crazy thing that happens when a monster has a DLT and damage return. The damage they return is like, it's ridiculous. I don't know why that happens, but it just happens. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and drain his stamina. It's the best I can do. I don't know, maybe he won't have enough stamina. He probably does, right? His stamina moves are like 28 or something. Arctic Wind, let's see. Immobilize me, I lost 10,000 HP because he's level 120. So that's really unfortunate. And let's recharge. Oros, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna kill me? And he gave himself the Juggernaut, so I have to attack him if I attack him. And look at that. The cool, I don't know what's up with, oh my gosh, an ultimate. Why? Okay, so I think I went from potentially winning this game to most likely losing this game. Alright, we're gonna have to wait and see what happens. Thankfully, Ledovek is gonna die and it's gonna skip Oros' turn. Oh man, I really wish I had the shield skill on my Avast. Why do I have 2 stun skills? What the heck is my problem? Alright, let's take a look at that. I wish I could drain his stamina. Maybe I can. Maybe I will 2 turns. Maybe I can. Oh, I can't do anything except recharge. I'm gonna keep recharging. I'm just gonna keep recharging. And so at this point, I honestly think I'm gonna lose my Tesaday. I'm not sure what's gonna happen. He's level 100. I'm level 100. We're both Earth monsters. Maybe he can't kill me. Both of my monsters are Earth, so maybe he can't kill me unless he uses a special-based attack. It is possible. I guess I'm just gonna have to recharge and see what happens. And he loses 1913 and 6,610, and he has life regeneration. Okay, so much for me winning this battle. Oh my gosh, there were so many. There wasn't any misplaced in this case. In this case, what happened is, for some reason, I have this stun skill right here, and I have this stun skill right here. I am going to change that as soon as I get the chance, because I thought I had the shield skill. I'm realizing now that for some reason I don't have it, and so I really have, like, this was my best attempt at taking out the number 1. I wish it could have gone differently if Ledovek didn't do his ultimate, if, I don't know, there was some variables in this, but I guess I can't really do anything. I can try to attack, propose this huge mountain, he's going to kill me. Let's see, stun blocked, life regeneration, he's back to full life. I'm not even going to try. At this point, I'm just going to end the match. But nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed the battle. I hope you guys enjoyed how Tesaday just completely wrecked Voltaik, even though he was 3 ranks above him, 15 levels above him. I hope you guys saw how this was actually a pretty close match. Unfortunately, it didn't go the way I wanted to. but I'm just showing you guys how even when the enemy completely outranks you, if you use strategy, it is possible to win. Obviously I didn't win in this match, but you know, if things were a little bit differently, I could have. And so nonetheless, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and be sure to watch the next episode when I try the exact same thing. Hopefully it goes my way.